leave your cheese to sour. Join us, come and waste an hour or two. Doodly-doo, journey to a spot exciting, mystic and exotic. Journey through anecdotic review. We've got magic to do just for you. We've got lyrical plays to play. We've got parts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm as we go along our way.
Intrigue, plots to bring disaster. Humor handled by a master. Romance, sex presented passively.
Illusions, fantasies to study.
Battles, barbarous and bloody. Join us, sit where everybody can see. We got magic to do just for you. We got lyrical plays to play. We got parts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm as we go along our way.
Welcome, lovely people. How are we this evening? You having a nice time? I bet so much magic for you. Where that came from. And you. So good.
Ha, ha, hey, 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 ooh, ha. We got magic to do just for you. We got lyrical plays to play. We got parts to perform, hearts to warm, kings and things to take by storm as we go along. We got magic to do just for you. We got magic to do just for you. We got magic to do just for you as we go Ladies and gentlemen, tonight for your entertainment pleasures, we bring you our most mysterious and miraculous of tales. A stunning example of
Magic.
Merriment.
you will witness acts of
Lust.
Murder.
Holy war.
oh, and ladies and gentlemen, a climax. A climax you will remember for the rest of your lives. Oh, honey, not now. Later. Our story concerns the firstborn son of Charlemagne that is entitled Pippin, His Life and Times. Now, before we begin, there have been many misconceptions about Pippin. One, that he was,
A hunchback.
that he was,
Enormously tall.
that he was,
Extremely short.
and that he was.
Completely bald by the age of 14.
Oh, but I beg you, please cast all previous misconceptions aside. Our story begins where Pippin's childhood ends.
On his last day at the University of Padua, where his father had sent him.
So he might embark upon his life with a maximum of choices.
And possibilities.
Pippin so distinguished himself at university that the faculty appointed him the special title of
Scholar of the House.
And Pippin stated in his own deeply moving words. Oh, forgive him, he's a little nervous. It's his first time playing this part.
Can I get some more lights, please?
Well, he's not that damn nervous.
Thank you. Noble tutors, respected members of the faculty, I am very grateful for the knowledge that you've given me. But I'm afraid what I'm looking for, it can't be found in books.
And Pippin made a promise.
I promise not to waste my life on commonplace, ordinary pursuits. I'm going to live a life that's extraordinary. I know there's something, I can't quite find the word for it.
Fulfilling. Something completely fulfilling.
Yes, that's it. Something completely fulfilling. And I know I'll find it. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do or where I want to go. Everything has its season. Everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill. Children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirits can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams. Every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning. Nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirits can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small. But I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Looks like we got ourselves a live one. Doodly-doo, journey to a spot, exciting, mystic and exotic. Journey through our anecdotic review. The royal court of Charles the Great. Enter Charlemagne.
This part is to be portrayed by an actor of enormous power!
Power!
We join Charlemagne in the midst of his royal council. It has been a long day.
And that is why, sire, I humbly beseech you to reduce my levy of foot soldiers and cattle.
Denied. Next.
Oh, great leader, blessed by God, sent to us from heaven to protect us from the infidel.
Oh, not all that bullshit again. What is it?
Sire, due to a famine, my fields are barren. I ask you to...
Denied. Next.
Sire!
Denied!
Then, sire, I protest! That is unjust and tyrannical!
Take that woman away and hang her. Out!
Oh, please.
Everybody out!
No, wait, sire!
I said everybody out!
Father, it's me, Pippin.
Pippin? Pippin! Wait, what are you doing here?
I'm home. I finished school.
Already? Well, how did it go?
Oh, very well, Father.
Oh, good,
Actually,
good. I'm a great believer in education.
And yet you became the most powerful man in the world without it.
The most powerful man in the world? What about the Pope?
I rank you ahead of the Pope, sir.
And I happen to agree with you. Well, Pippin, good to see you.
Wait, Father!
Well, you know we have a library now. Maybe you can find a book.
Thank you.
After all, tomorrow is for you.
But it's still today.
Yes, but for how long? You'll see, Pippin. Sunrise and sunset are similar, but they are not identical.
Father, what does that even mean?
Enter Lewis, Pippin's half-brother, and after Pippin heir to the throne, addicted to the physical, Lewis loves weightlifting. Lewis loves wrestling. But most of all, Lewis loves Lewis. Oh.
Ha! Visigoths!
Well done, brother.
Of course it was. Do you know this arm slew 20 Frisians last year, and it's gonna slay even more Visigoths?
You're going to war against the Visigoths?
Uh-huh. That's the next one. It's gonna be a glorious campaign. And oh, those Visigoth women. I don't mean to shock your bookish sensibilities, brother.
I'm only shocked you're interested in women now.
Enter Fastrada, Pippin's stepmother, crafty, cunning, calculated.
But a warm and wonderful mother.
Dedicated to getting the throne for her darling son, Lewis.
Lewis, guess what Mommy had made for you? Surprise!
Oh, Mother, it's beautiful. Think how I'll shine. Look at it. Isn't it a beauty?
It really is beautiful.
Of course it's beautiful. Lewis is a great warrior.
Ha! Visigoth.
We're so proud of Lewis, aren't we, dear? Oh, my darling, before I forget, the royal treasurer has informed me I've somehow overdrawn my allowance account.
You're overdrawn again.
Oh, now, my lord. You know how confused I get about money. After all, I'm just an ordinary housewife and mother. Just like all you ordinary housewives and mothers out there.
You know, sometimes I wonder if the fornicating I'm getting is worth the fornicating I'm getting.
Father, I know what I want to do now.
What? Oh, good, good.
I want to be a soldier.
What? Denied?
But Father, I'm your oldest son. That means I'll be king one day, and fighting wars is an important part of being king, isn't it?
Fighting wars is the most important part of being a king. After all, the Pope and I have dedicated ourselves to spreading Christianity throughout the entire world, even if we have to kill every non-Christian to do it.
Exactly. So I want to join you in your campaign against the Visigoths.
Denied.
But that's not fair. You're taking Lewis.
Yes. Well, your brother Lewis is an ideal warrior. He's strong and stupid. You, on the other hand, are educated.
And for what? Father, you're dedicated to something. I want to be dedicated to something too with all my heart and soul. Something extraordinary. Otherwise, my life won't have any meaning at all.
Oh, you want your life to have meaning.
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's very ambitious of you, Pippin. Denied!
But Father!
Denied!
Father, you created an entire kingdom out of nothing. And now I want my chance to fight for my country, for my family, and for my king.
All right. Get yourself a decent helmet and come along.
I'm a soldier.
Yes, you are.
Me, a warrior, finally! The chance to do something important. Maybe I can use my arm, my sword, maybe my blood. Excuse me. Sorry.
Gentlemen, be seated. Now, the main factor in tomorrow's battle against the Visigoths
Visigoths!
is the terrain.
Father, since we're braver and stronger than they are, and we have God on our side, why can't we just go out there and slaughter them?
Pippin, war is a science which a general must use with stratagems and strategies, statistical analyses to know how many soldiers he's prepared to lose. Now, gentlemen, these are the plans for tomorrow's skirmish. The army of the enemy is stationed on the hills, so we've got to draw them down here where they're easier to kill. So you in the ravine, that's this area in green, will move across the plain where you plainly can be seen. And then the army in blue will undoubtedly pursue, and will hope to keep our losses to comparatively few. And gentlemen,
And then the men go marching out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. Hark, the blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilations, we can hear a grateful nations.
Pippin! Sit down immediately. The hell? Now, where was I? Oh, yes. A general accepts that war is hell or even worse. He must never be too cautious, a casualty averse. I'm certain the majority of blood that you will splatter will be theirs with just a minimum of damage that's collateral. But we know for success you must always pay a price. That's why for my success you must sacrifice. And gentlemen,
The men go marching out into the fray. Full chains conquering the enemy. Sorry, Father, it won't happen again.
well, now time is short. I have to speed the whole damn thing up. Listen to me a minute as I endeavor to explain what separates a charlatan from a Charlemagne, a rule that's known to generals, illustrious and various, the pompous as a Pompey, or daring as a Darius. A little rule that every leader knows by heart. It's smarter to be lucky than it's lucky to be smart. And then gentlemen, and now, Pippin, now!
And then the men go marching out into the fray, conquering the enemy and carrying the day. The blood is pounding in our ears. Jubilations, we can hear a grateful nations. Cheers!
Louis, Pippin, it's time.
You'll be proud of me once again, Father.
I will try not to disgrace you, sir.
Follow me. Battles barbarous and bloody. Praise be to Charles our Lord.
warmer than wine, the taste of salty summer brine. Steel! Steel is cold as moonlight. Steel is sharper than sight. Sharper than sight. The touch of bitter's winter's warm.
and Pippin both did very well. And now, singing is essential to victory! Pippin, you're not joining in? Fall to, men! Give thanks to God for granting us this glorious victory!
I guess it's a little late to wonder who this man was.
It is a little late, but as long as you're interested, I'm just a common man. A Visigoth, but a good man. A very good man.
You're also a very lucky man. You had the privilege of dying for your king.
Words fail me.
Oh, God. This wasn't your first battle, was it?
No, my third.
Then maybe you could tell me, how does this battle compare with the other two?
Well, unless you get killed, one battle's pretty much like another.
Well, I was afraid you'd say that.
Pippin, where are you?
Hope you get to Valhalla soon.
Hope you get to heaven.
I will.
Pippin, this is embarrassing. A victory celebration and my own son not joining in?
Sorry, Father. You'll have to get used to victory celebrations without me. I thought there'd be more plumes. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free.
Well, I'll sing you the story of a sorrowful lad. He had everything he wanted, didn't want what he had. He had wealth and pelf and fame and name and all of that noise, but he didn't have none of those simple joys. His life seemed purposeless and bland. Aren't you glad you don't feel like that? So he ran from all the deeds he'd done. He ran from things he'd just begun. He ran from himself, which was mighty far to run, out into the country where he played as a boy, for he knew he had to find some simple joys. He wanted someplace warm and green. We all could use a change of scene. Sweet summer evening, hot wine and bread, sharing your supper, sharing your bed. Simple joys have a simple voice that says, why not go ahead? And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea or a crab on the slab at the bottom of the sea than a man who never learns how to be free, not till he's cold and dead? You rather be a left-handed flea or a crab on the slab at the bottom of the sea than a newt on the root of the banyan tree, than a man who never learns how to be free, not till the day he dies. Sweet summer evening, sapphire skies, feasting your belly, feasting your eyes. Simple joys have a simple voice that says time is living's prize. And wouldn't you rather be a left-handed flea or a crab on the slab at the bottom of the sea than a newt on the root of the banyan tree, or a fig or a twig in Galilee, than a man who never learns how to be free, and not to the day he, not to the day he, not to the day, not to the day he
Say it again.
Enter Bertha.
Yeah, thank you. I can walk by myself.
Pippin's grandmother, quietly living in the country. Warm, strong.
Attractive.
Very attractive.
Charlemagne's mother, exiled from court.
Due to a personality conflict with her daughter-in-law, Fastrada.
Grandma!
I hate needlepoint.
Oh, but you're so good at it.
What do you say? What?
Oh, but you're so good at it.
Pippin? Pippin? Oh, Pippin, I can't believe it. Oh, how good it is to see you again and to hold you the way I used to.
Grandma, you look great.
No, I don't. I look terrible.
No, you look great.
No, I don't. I look terrible.
All right, fine, you look terrible.
Is that any way to speak to your grandma? But actually, Pippin, you look terrible. You need some good food, some fresh air, some hanky-panky.
I don't know what I need.
Well, I'll tell you what I need. I need some good, juicy gossip. You've got to tell me what's going on in court. Is Fastrada still leading your father around by the nose?
Grandma, you haven't changed at all.
But you have, Pippin. What have you been doing with yourself?
Well, I went to war.
Well, that explains it.
I wanted to really own my manhood, you know? Give my blood back. I wanted to do something important, something meaningful. But that wasn't it. Now I just feel empty and vacant. So I think I need a plan. Yeah, that's it, a goal and a plan. Well, I have a goal. I want to be fulfilled. But a good plan, that's what I've been thinking about. You can't just go rushing into the first thing that comes along hoping for the best. But on the other hand, you can't sit around wasting time waiting for something to fall into your lap. So
You lost me in the middle there, Pippin. You got to stop thinking. You think too much. That's your problem. You have got to learn to live in the moment. Look at this day. Look at it. The sun is shining. The air is warm. And maybe tonight down at the tavern, there's that lovely young girl you could hook up with and do all those things you young people do and then come back, tell me all about it in graphic detail.
Grandma, I don't have time for that.
Time? Now, you listen to me, Pippin. I'm an expert on time. When you are as old as I, my dear, and I hope that you never are, you will woefully wonder why, my dear, through your cataracts and catarrh, you could squander away or sequester a drop of a precious year. For when your best days are yester, the rest are twice as dear. What good is a field on a fine summer's night if you sit all alone in the weeds? Or a succulent pear if with each juicy bite you spit out your teeth with the seeds? Before it's too late, stop trying to wait for fortune and fate you're secure of. For there's one thing to be sure of, mate, there's nothing to be sure of. Oh, it's time to start living, time to take a little from this world we're given, time to take time, the spring will turn to fall in just no time at all.
Yeah, but you see, Grandma, it's time that I'm worried about.
Now you shut up, Pippin. You just come and sit down here and don't say anything until I'm finished. I got 3 more choruses to do. You can join in with me if you like. And that goes for all of you, too. Yeah, all of you sitting out there looking at me dumbfounded. You can join in, but just the choruses. The verses are all mine. Now, I never wondered if I was afraid when there was a challenge to take. And I never thought about how much I weighed if there was still one piece of cake. Maybe it's meant the hours I've spent feeling broken and bent and unwell but there's still no cure. So heaven sent us the chance to raise some hell. Everybody, oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, the spring will turn to fall in just no time at all. Verse! Now sages tweet that age is sweet. Good deeds and good works earn you laurels. But what could make you feel more obsolete than being noted for your morals? Give me a man who is handsome and strong, someone who's stalwart and steady. Give me a night that's romantic and long, then give me a month to get ready. Now I could waylay some aging roue and persuade him to play in some cranny, but it's hard to believe I'm being led astray by a man who calls me Granny. All right, this time let's hear it from everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from this world we're given. Time to take time, for spring will turn to fall in just no time at all. So when the drear is due attack and a siege of the sads begins, I throw these regal shoulders back and lift these noble chins. Here is a secret I never have told. Maybe you'll understand why. I believe if I refuse to grow old, I can stay young till I die. Now I've known the fears of 66 years. I've had troubles and tears by the score. But the only thing I trade them for is 67 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, the spring will turn to fall in just no time at all. One more time, come on. Oh, it's time to start living. No, let's just stop. Okay, stop. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience, but I want to sing this one to Pippin. Oh, it's time to keep living, time to keep taking from this world you're given. You are my time, so I'll throw off my shore. And watching your flings be flung all over makes me feel young all over in just no time at all.
That's my grandma. And she's absolutely right. It's time for me to start living. Maybe that's the secret to life. Just live in the moment. Enjoy the simple things. The fresh air, the cool, clean water, the fresh fruit off of the... Oh, yeah. And women.
Sex presented pastorally.
Of course. Women. My days are brighter than morning air, evergreen pine and autumn blue. But all my days were twice as fair if I could share my days with you. Excuse me. My nights are warmer than fire coals, incense and stars and smoke bamboo. But nights were warm beyond compare if I could share my nights with you. To dance in my dreams, to shine when I need the sun. With you, to hold me when dreams are done. And oh, my dearest love, if you will take my love, then all my dreams are truly begun. And time weaves ribbons of memory to sweeten life when youth is through. But I would need no memories there if I could share my life with you. I found it.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Cha, 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 cha. Chee, chee. Chee gong, chee 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 chee, chee 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 gong 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 gong. Chee 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 gong. Chee gong 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 gong. Chee gong 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 gong.
frolic. You really frolic, don't you? So, how do you feel?
I feel empty and vacant.
I don't know. It looked fun to me. Oh, what were you doing?
But it wasn't fulfilling. Why can't I find something completely fulfilling?
But you will. You just got started. There's plenty of other things you can try.
Like what?
Like taking a look at this.
Peasants revolt. King slays thousands. Peasants protesting a rise in taxes were slaughtered yesterday by Charlemagne's soldiers? What? This can't be true.
Now, would a newspaper print anything that isn't true?
My father would never slaughter people just for protesting.
Why not? He is the king. Charlemagne demands that non-believers be given the choice between baptism and beheading.
Wait a minute. Forcing people to believe? Telling them what to think? Something's got to be done about this.
You are absolutely right.
You know, I'm beginning to see who my father really is. He forces people to fight and die over land that doesn't even belong to them.
He does.
Well, I think this has got to stop.
It has got to stop.
It's time for change.
Damn it! It is time for change.
You know what? It doesn't matter that he's my father. We can't sit around waiting for someone else to take action. Otherwise, one day we'll look around and ask what happened. What happened is we failed to act.
Down with Charles! Down with Charles! Down with Charles!
Testing, testing.
It's time for a new world for all people, not just the rich and powerful. This tyrant must be overthrown. Terror and bloodshed must be ended. We need a leader with youth and courage to sweep out the old order. Down with Charles, up with me!
Revolution!
Terrible. A son speaking against his very own father in that way. In fear of my beloved husband's life, I brought Pippin's activities to his attention. Pippin is disloyal to you, my lord.
Every son is disloyal to his father at one time or another, my lady.
But Louis loves you, my lord.
But Louis is an asshole, my lady.
Despite this rejection, I took it upon my tiny shoulders, the task of effecting a rapprochement between two men for whom I felt deeply. Back in my younger days, if things were going wrong, I might sulk, I might pout. Now I've learned if I just pitch in and do what's right, things will always work out. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all could light a little fire, we all would be a little closer towards desire. My lord?
Yes, my lady?
Will you be praying at Arles next month?
No, I don't think so, my lady.
Oh, but my lord, you always feel so much better after your yearly prayer.
I do?
Yes, you do. Naked boy! Naked boy! I sought out Pippin. Your father loves you, Pippin.
Freedom and dignity for all men is more important than the love between one father and one son.
Still, your name will be on his lips when he prays at Arles next month, alone.
Alone?
And unguarded.
What date?
The 15th. Pippin! I beg you to bring this estrangement to an end.
I intend to.
May I tell your father of this resolve?
No. Let it be a surprise.
A surprise? I love surprises!
Mama, if Pippin kills father...
You'll be next in line for the throne, darling.
But if father discovers his plan and decides to execute him?
You'll be next in line for the throne, darling.
Mama, no matter what happens, I'll move up?
Yes, darling. I know the parables told in the holy book I keep close on my shelf. God's wisdom teaches me when I help others, I'm really helping myself. And if we all could spread a little sunshine, all could lend a helping hand, we all would be a little closer.
Well, I'm off to Arles to pray.
Safe travels, Father.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, my lord. Oh my. Events round here move so swiftly. It's hard for a simple woman like me to keep up. But something tells me someday soon I'll be able to say what every mother wants to say. My son, the king.
Yes, Mother. Ay, ay, ay.
just an ordinary housewife and mother. Just like all you ordinary housewives and mothers out there.
To bring disaster, the Royal Chapel at Arles.
It's all right, Father. You may come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, my son. I know you like to pray alone.
You know who I am, Father.
Of course, my son.
You want something from me, perhaps? A favor? Advancement?
I'm here to be with you for one moment, to look into your eyes.
And what do you see?
I see two eyes. A little cloudy with age. A sunset.
And what else?
I see the death of thousands, the slavery of more, terror and bloodshed.
You see all that in my eyes?
Do you deny it?
Deny it? I'm proud of it. I brought order from chaos, and if terror and bloodshed were necessary to achieve that order, then so be it.
Those are words of the past. Time has passed you by.
My son.
And your time has come, my son.
Yes, Father.
It's so easy from where you stand to judge the things that I have done. Eagles, ospreys, even vultures had a better view. From the heights, all things are very clear. But when I marched, the dust of the road was in my mouth, and when I fought, the blood of the enemy was in my eyes. But by God, I blew my breath across a continent and shaped an empire with
Father, maybe you did the best you could, but things have to change.
it. And you're the one to change.
Yes, I am.
So if you truly believe that, there's only one thing that you can do.
Thank you, I brought my own.
Then use it! Or leave me to my prayers.
What do you pray for, Father?
Strength. And may God give you the same.
Why won't my hands stop shaking when all the earth is still? When ancient ghosts are waking, so many steps need taking, so many plans need making. I think I will. I think I will.
Your Majesty.
King Pippin.
Your Majesty.
Your Highness.
King Pippin.
Morning glow starts to glimmer when you know winds of change are set to blow and sweep this whole land through. Morning glow is long past due. Morning glow, fill the earth. Come and shine for all your worth. We'll be present at the birth of all faith looking new. Morning glow is long past due. We sing tomorrow's song. Never knew we could be so strong, but now it's very clear. Morning glow is almost here. Morning glow, firelight, eager day. And
seems like the end of the show.
I said Act 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break right here. After all, attention spans aren't as long as they used to be. But we'll be right back to give you the climax that you will remember for the rest of your lives.
Morning glow is here.
We've got magic to do just for you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The chills and thrills of Act 2. Long live the king! Long live the king! King Pippin, Emperor of the Holy Empire, is ready to hear petitions.
Come ahead. You will all be dealt with fairly. My invitation extends to high and low alike.
Sire, I am a poor man.
You may stand. You may all stand.
Thank you, sire. I am a poor man, a peasant. I own not one bit of land that I've worked so hard all my life. Is that fair?
No, that is completely unfair, but I will do something about it. I hereby decree that all peasants will own the land they cultivate.
King Pippin the Just.
Sire, now that you've given our land to the peasants, we loyal nobles have no source of income. Therefore, we can no longer pay our taxes.
Well, then I abolish taxes.
King Pippin the Generous.
You realize, sire, without taxes, you'll have no money to support an army.
Oh, that's okay. I don't need an army. That's it. No more taxes, no more army.
King Pippin the Peaceful.
Hey, Pips. Sire. It is my duty to inform you that the infidel Hun has attacked in the east. He has ruined 3 villages and has killed thousands of your loyal subjects.
Can he do that?
But he will withdraw on one condition.
Oh, well, that's very reasonable. What's the condition?
He wants your reproductive organs on a pike staff.
Well, then I guess you'll have to go out and destroy the infidel.
But sire, we have no army.
Good point. Noble, you remember that decree I made a little while back about land and taxes?
Yes, sire.
That's oath.
But sire, without land, I have neither money nor power over the peasants.
Good point. Peasant,
Yes, sire.
I hereby suspend land reform.
Suspend land reform? You mean give it back?
That's right, give it back.
Up thine, sire!
Take this man away and hang him!
Not again.
No, wait, stop. Could you just let me think for a moment, please?
Oh, my darling, you're doing a wonderful job. You're a born ruler. Nothing has changed since your father died. Now, about my weekly allowance.
Denied. Denied, denied, denied.
King Pippin the Unpopular.
I need to pray.
Pray? What do you need to pray for? You're the king.
Strength.
Is there anything else you'd like?
Yeah, I'd like my knife back.
You want it, you got it. Illusions, fantasy to study.
I'm sorry, Father.
It's all right, son. Just don't let it happen again.
Well, that didn't turn out the way I thought it would. And I still haven't found anything fulfilling to do with my life.
But you will, Pippin. You will. You may not believe this, but things are going exactly according to plan.
They are.
You look frenzied, you look frazzled, peaked as any owl, flush and rushed and razzle-dazzle, dry your lips, damp your scalp. Now I can see you're in a rut, in disarray, and I'm not one to butt in fact, I must say, if you take it easy, just a while, don't look blue, don't look back, you'll pull through in just a while, 'cause you're on the right track.
On the right track.
Take it easy.
On the right track.
Easy, son.
On the
Take it easy.
right track. On the
Take it easy. Why be flurried?
Flustered.
Keep those,
Hopes aloft.
keep cool as custard.
Trying hard.
Stepping soft. There's no trick to staying sensible, despite each cul-de-sac, 'cause each step's indispensable when you're on the right track.
On the right track.
Take it
On the right track.
easy, son.
On the
Take it easy.
right track. On the
Take it
right
easy. Hit it, Pippin! Hit it, baby! Hit it! Woo! Pippin jumped back into life with his usual zest. He tried art, the creative life. And you know what? He wasn't too bad at it. But what he found was...
When the king makes budget cuts, the arts are the first to go.
Then he dedicated himself to the church, the religious life. He longed to be touched by an angel. But what he found out was...
It wasn't an angel who touched me.
Many, when things get tanker, will feel their grip. Go, we say, tranquil spirits high, pulses low.
But what I've left behind looks trifling. What's ahead looks black. Am I doomed to spend my life lingering on?
Lingering on,
Just lingering on.
lingering on. Catherine. Enter Catherine.
Sorry, I couldn't get my eyelash on.
How long have you been playing this part?
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll just do it again. Enter Catherine. A lovely young widow. A lovely widow.
When I first saw Pippin, he was lying at the side of the road. He looked so exhausted and losted. The man had obviously lost the will to live. So, the first thing I had to do was give him something to be interested in, something to renew his faith in life, something like me. So I said, pick him up, put him to bed, see that he's bathed and clothed and fed. You may ask, how could I foretell he'd clean up oh so very well? But it was no surprise when I raised my eyes, and there he was. Well, I'm sure there are many things you'd like to know about me, aren't there?
No.
Good. My name is Catherine. I'm a widow. I have a son. I own this estate. I'm your average, ordinary kind of woman, confident and neat, making life a treat to others is nice. You meet often, I know, at least once or twice every lifetime or so. I'm your everyday, customary kind of woman, practical as salt, modest to a fault, conservative with a budget, liberal with a meal, just your average ideal. My telling you this may seem sudden and strange. It may not interest you much at all right now, but things change. Things change. Still, I'll understand if I'm not your kind of woman. Everyone can make one terrible mistake, and I've no special glamour, no fate I can twirl, for I'm just a plain, everyday commonplace, come what may, average, ordinary, wonderful. God, what a challenge. I was determined to pierce that dedicated apathy. Now, I have always found that no man, whatever his condition, can resist the charms of a growing boy. So I sent my son Theo to him.
Enter Theo, a lovable boy and his lovable duck.
Pippin? Oh, Pippin! Say hello to my duck.
How do you do?
Guess his name?
Augustus.
Wrong. His name's Otto. You're not very smart.
I'm smart enough to know that a duck belongs in a pond and not in my face.
Oh, piss off.
Pippin, you've been moping around here for 7 days now. What is the matter with you?
It's nothing you could possibly understand.
Well, try me. Give me a chance.
All right. I have been searching and searching for something important and fulfilling to do with my life. I have tried everything I can think of, and so far, nothing has worked. So I am in utter, abject, complete despair.
And that's it? Oh, Pippin, let me tell you something about despair. I loved my husband very much. The years we spent together were the happiest years of my life. And then one day he was struck by fever. And when his hand went cold in mine, I thought my life too was over. I was overcome by the deepest despair. I took to my bed for 5 days. But on the 6th day, I got up. There were things to be done, an estate to run, a boy to raise. Pippin, this is such a large estate. I'm all alone here and I can't do all this work by myself. Couldn't you please help me?
Hold on. You're supposed to read it naggingly.
I know, but he touched my face. They don't normally do that.
I don't care where he touched you, read it naggingly. Listen, you're almost too old for this role. So watch it. I got my eye on you.
All right, anything to shut you up. Jesus.
Well, Pippin was finally out of bed and working, and slowly he became part of everything, part of our everyday lives.
How often do we do this?
Every day.
Every day?
Uh-huh.
Every day. Well, that's exciting.
At first, Pippin didn't show much enthusiasm for work, but as time went on, he showed no enthusiasm at all.
Keep up the good work, man. What? What are you looking at?
Nothing. Oh, wait, Pippin, there was something. The roof on the chicken house has sprung a leak. If you could get to that tomorrow. And the field needs plowing, and the chimney needs bricks, and the pigsty, well, it's a sty. Thank you.
I know that look. That's the look of a widow with a son and a large estate and nobody to sit at the head of the table. But that's not me. You hear me? That's not me. Patching the roof and pitching the hay is not my idea of a perfect day. When you're extraordinary, you gotta do extraordinary things. I'm not the type who loses sleep over the size of the compost heap. When you're extraordinary, you think about extraordinary things. Oh, I once knew a man, lived each day the same, safe and sane and swell. And when they told me he died, I didn't cry. All I could say was, how could they tell? Oh, looking at life from deep in a rut, they give you a view of the sunshine, but it's unnecessary. for someone who is very extraordinary like me. If the floorboards are squeaking and the doorboards are leaking and the chimney's in need of repair, if the garden has brambles and the yard is a shambles, well, I'm terribly sorry, I don't care. I've gotta be someone who lives all of his life in superlatives. I'm extraordinary, I need to do extraordinary things. The fact that I'm special is easy to see, so why doesn't anybody see it but me? I'm extraordinary, I need to do extraordinary things. Give me my chills and give me my wings, and don't make me think about everyday things. They're so secondary. Someone who is very extraordinary. Like me. That's it. I'm done. I'm getting out.
And then Theo's duck got sick.
Pippin? Pippin! Otto is sick.
That's too bad, Theo. I'm sorry.
Pippin, it's the first time he's come to you for help.
Could you look at him? Please?
Theo, I don't know anything about ducks.
Please,
so-
Pippin, try.
All right, let me take a look at him.
Now say something hopeful.
That is one sick duck. I'm sorry, Theo. There's nothing I can do for him.
Oh.
Hey, Theo. Come here. Come on, kneel down next to me.
It was like a painting. Man and boy and duck at prayer.
His breath has ebbed. His pulse is low. His feet are webbed. But even so, you must know that although our tears are poised to burst, we've kept our faith warm through the worst. We haven't cursed our luck or run amok. To prayer we've stuck. Please reward our pluck. Pluck. Very nice. And save this duck.
They prayed all day. And then, finally, just after sunset, the duck died.
I'm sorry, Theo. Oh, hey, Theo, wait! Hey, we could just go to the pond and get a new duck. Why did the goddamn duck have to die?
And then an interesting thing happened. Theo plunged himself into monumental despair, whilst Pippin, that prince of despair, dedicated himself to raising the boy's spirits.
Hey, Theo, we're headed out to thresh some grain, and we need another good man. Another time, maybe.
But Pippin, with amazing perseverance, tried yet another way.
Hey, Theo, look what I made for you. Okay, listen to this. If you want, I could teach you. Oh.
Well, most men would have given up. But Pippin, with amazing perseverance, tried yet another way.
Theo! Hey, Theo, you are not gonna believe what I've got for you. Okay, when I count to three, you can turn around and look. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Ah! Ah!
That's not a duck, dumbass.
Did I say it was a duck? Yeah, go on. You were a flop. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, really, that was my fault.
It was me. It's been a long time for me.
You know what? I think it'll be better.
Next time?
Next time.
Listen. We're just gonna skip that part. Not much happens anyway. A little of this, a little of that, and a whole lot of that.
Grandma?
I can't. So seasons change as they always do, and days were filled with those everyday things. Fences to be mended, and love songs to be sung.
Sitting on the floor and talking till dawn.
Candles and confidences.
Trading old beliefs and humming old songs.
And lowering old defenses.
Singing a love song.
La 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 la.
Love song. La 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 la. Private little jokes and silly pet names.
Lavender soap and lotions.
All of the cliches and all of the games.
And all of the strange emotions. Love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la.
They say the whole is greater
And the sum of the parts it's made of.
Well, if it's true of anything,
It's true of love.
'cause how can you define a look or a touch?
How can you weigh a feeling?
Taken by themselves, now they don't mean much.
Together they send you reeling into a love song. La la la
close your eyes. Because we've got a surprise for you.
We've got a surprise!
We've got a surprise!
I usually don't like surprises.
Well, you're gonna like this one. Okay, you can open them now. Ta-da! Quinn's pudding flambe! God, I haven't made it for years, but we thought because it's a special occasion.
What special occasion?
Well, a year ago today, you arrived here. So, Theo and I thought we'd celebrate with a little party. So I made this, and Theo made you a new flute.
Wow, Theo, it's beautiful. I don't know what to say.
Well, then, let me say something. In the year that you've been with us, a lot of water has flown under the dam.
Over. Water flows over the dam.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I just seem to be a little bit confused.
I can see that. Stick to script.
I will. In the year that you've been with us, a lot of water has flown over the dam. And you've come to mean a great deal to me, to us, to our very ordinary lives. But I just want to say that for me and for Theo, we're glad you're here. And now we have so many wonderful years ahead of us. Sit here. Sit here right at the head of the table. Well, isn't anybody going to eat my pudding?
I am. I can't stay here.
Pippin.
I'm sorry, I've got to go.
Why?
Because life has to be more than ducks that die and leaking roofs and flaming Quinn's pudding.
Are you sure?
I can't be stuck doing the same damn thing every day.
And night?
Don't you see? There's got to be more than this. There has to be.
Well, maybe there isn't anything more.
I know there is. Rivers belong where they can ramble.
I loved my husband very much.
Eagles belong where they can fly.
The years we spent together were the happiest years of my life.
I've got
and
to
then one day
be
he was struck by fever.
where my spirits can
When his
run
hand went
free.
cold in mine, I thought my life
Gotta
was
find
over.
my
I was
home.
overcome by the deepest despair, and I took to my... No, wait, could you just hold the light for 1 second, please? Thank you. I guess I'll miss the man. Explain it if you can. His face was far from fine.
What are you doing?
But still I'll miss his face and wonder if he's missing mine.
You don't have a song here.
I do now. Sometimes he would say a pleasant word all day. Some days he'd scowl and curse. But there were other days when he was really even worse.
I really don't think you should sing anymore.
Some men are heroes, some men outshine the sun, some men are simple, good men. This man wasn't one. And I won't miss his moods, his gloomy solitudes, his blunt, abrasive style. But please don't get me wrong, he was the best to come along in a long, long
try now. Hello? Hello? Come on, you told me there would be something. Something completely fulfilling. Well, isn't there? Isn't there? Come on, I've still got to believe there's got to be something.
There is something, Pippin. The only completely perfect act in our repertoire. The finale.
That's it? That's the finale?
No, that's just the big build-up. You're the finale.
Me. Now.
Now, you will leap from the highest height into the hottest fire.
Become part of the fire.
Be engulfed by the fire.
Become the fire itself.
And in that flame, you will become a glorious synthesis of life and death.
And life again.
Whoa, wait a minute. You want me to jump and burn in fire?
Pippin, you're an extraordinary human being with extraordinary aspirations and dreams. You deserve an extraordinary climax.
Like the sun blazing in the sky.
The sun at its zenith. Think about the sun, Pippin. Think about her golden glass. Well, how should I light the world up? Well, now it's your chance with the guardians of splendor inviting you to dance. Pippin, think about the sun.
Come on, Pippin.
Come on, Pippin.
Come on.
Pippin, it's time for you to do something truly extraordinary.
Think how you'll shine.
Like the glow of the morning.
Burn in our memories forever.
Forever.
Think about your life, Pippin.
Days are tame and nights the same.
Now think about the beauty in one perfect flame. And the angels of the morning are calling out your name.
Think about the sun.
More lights, perhaps? You want more lights? You got them. Let's give the angels some more lights.
Think about the sun, Pippin. Think about her golden glance. How she lights the world up. Well, now is your chance to live it
do that to me. Please. I'm not a river or a giant bird that soars to the sea. And if I'm never tied to anything, I'll never be free.
What the hell are you doing out here? Stop all this nonsense, Pippin. Get on with the finale, Pippin, the finale.
The finale.
Coward, compromiser.
I wanted magic shows and miracles, mirages to touch. I wanted such a little thing from life. I wanted so much. I never came close, my love. We nearly came near. It never was there. I think it was here.
All right. You'll see what life is like without us. Take down the tent. You heard me. Take everything down. Everyone out. Come on, out. Lights, colored lights, reds, pinks, take them out. That's not so flattering now, is it, Pippin? How do things look to you now?
They showed me crimson, gold, and lavender, a shining parade.
A mole? Pippin, a mole? You're gonna spend the rest of your life with a woman with a mole on her face?
But there's no color I can have on earth that won't finally fade.
And the kid, do you know how much he's gonna cost
you? When I wanted worlds to
This is the life that you wanna live.
And costumes
ha,
to wear.
No costumes, no makeup.
It never was here.
No colored lights.
It always was there.
And no magic. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for our inability to bring you the finale that we promised. It seems our extraordinary young man has decided to compromise his aspirations. But I know there are many of you out there, extraordinary people, exceptional people, who would gladly trade in their ordinary lives to do one perfect act. Our grand finale. And we'll be there anytime you want us. Why? We're right inside your heads. And we promise you sets, costume, lights, and magic. All right. Show's over. Everybody out. Get up, get out. Come on, get up, get out. Lights, take them all out. Orchestra, pack up your instruments. Take your hands off the goddamn keyboard. You try singing without no music, sweetheart.
I wanted magic shows and miracles, mirages to touch. I wanted such a little thing from life. I wanted so much. I never came close, my love. We nearly came near.
It never was there. It always was here.
Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my